Hello and welcome back to Tokenlad. You will have to forgive me if I'm a touch rusty in this particular set of videos. Despite having been uploading 38 years ago. Again, no idea how old Fred III is, but she might have been alive. Maybe Carl, getting unlikely though. And dude. Also possible dude's alive. Don't know how they age, not the point. Point is, despite having been uploading Dark Cloud consistently, I took about 3 weeks off to go home and visit my family, which is away from my recording setup. Hence the... That's gonna hurt. It didn't hurt that bad, I guess. Hence the absence of something to replace Crystal Cities and Pokemon, although I am working on those, so don't worry. I did have something to replace... Whoops. I did have something to replace Pokemon, but it turns out Pokemon White is a no-no for recording, as the Pokemon Company of Nintendo, or whatever you want to call them, starts enforcing copyright on their games as of Gen 5. First 4, nobody cares, apparently. Record those all you want. Once you get to Gen 5, and I assume beyond, and they start hitting you with copyright strikes, and they're banned. This isn't even a case of, you know, oh, I can't monetize it. They're just blocked. I can't just take a loss on ads and upload my blind journey through Pokemon White. No. You just can't see him. Which is a pain. Certainly is a pain. I was enjoying it too, although it does probably mean I'll get back to the Pearl Nuzlocke faster. Give that another try. Reunion in the Storm. That's right. What we're doing here is, rather than building up a city, like in all the other levels, we are building memories in time to discover the origins of, I think the new bad guy behind everything is the idea. Since, a genie kind of came and went without much of a fight, which, given we barely knew him, I can't say is inappropriate. Fuck. I was hoping I could kill him. Good thing I should have revive powder. Yeah, no, you can do it. Like I said, you have to forgive me and be patient with me if I'm rusty at playing and or commentating. It's been about 3 weeks. Ugh. There's the various food. Do I only have chicken? Huh, well, I'll be damned. Still know what that is. But I've got a lot of bouillons. That's good. Oh, and, over to him. Anyways, other things. Yeah, I have a replacement for, Pearl and Crystal Cities, which, you know, by now they should have gone up, because this is... God, I don't know. I think somewhere in the 70s, maybe 80, but I don't think so. This part, I mean. I mean, I'll know by the time posting, obviously, but... Yeah, if Miles Edgeworth... I'll have started Pyre and Near by now. It feels weird saying that since I haven't actually started recording them yet, but the first episodes of those are going to be up well before this is, so... I'm almost done with this game. And I have a game to Curse Dancer. Oh yeah, you guys. I have a game to replace this one. I do not have one lined up to replace Miles Edgeworth. Ah, there we go. The clock hands. A bit of a shame I don't have one lined up to replace Miles Edgeworth. I might try and get, like, suggestions on that one. Ow. Alright, I think it's time for some premium chicken. And I think, given who I'm fighting, repair powder is actually in order. I need some more repair powder. Come on. Damn you, living armor. Don't know why I'm fighting you, actually. I have the clock hands, I just need the Steves and to be on my way. Minister. I am curious what's down here, though. I think there were only 3... I think that's water this way, is my point. I think there were only 3 on this floor. I can double check that, but fairly certain. No, I don't have to double check that. Yeah, that's it. That's a pillar. Well, let's see if I can build anything. I imagine we've seen these two, because I only just started this game, and they're already completed. You get a bed. You get Minister. There we go. Good lord. It's a lot of memories. So, unlike this game, which I went in knowing the general mechanics and the beginning part of the story, like, somebody asked me to play, I think it was Ruben, asked me to play Dark Cloud, along with several other games. And, I actually owned Dark Cloud, so I was like, yeah, alright. It's the first time anyone's ever actually asked me to play a game, so I think I'll play that. And here we are, but I knew what I was getting into with it. Like, I'd played a few of the game, well, I played some of the game before. And, yeah, it wasn't completely blind. I was fully aware of what I was signing up for. Maybe not with the length or the story, but generally speaking, I knew. I think I can do one more floor before having to go back. 51 years ago. I get thirsty quicker. Ah, fuck. That's not good. What is this? It's a keyhole. Well, I need a key. And there's the exit. Just mark that. Jeez, I do get thirsty quicker. Anyways, my point is the game that's going to replace this one, I have no idea what it is. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know what I'm getting into. I've never played it or any of the other ones in the series before, so... Jesus, Rash Dasher. There's a ton of health. I like names that rhyme. Good old Rash Dasher. Look at him dashing all rash-like. I have these dancers to deal with. In fact, I'd rather just open these treasure chests for the iframes more than anything else. Ow, hey. Cursed. Cannot change the equipped weapon. I can live with that. God, I do get thirsty quicker here, don't I? I think I'm already at half thirst. Oh, hey, clock hands. I knew how much was in this damn room. I could book it right now. This might help to get rid of the curse. So yeah, the game that's going to follow this, I've never played, don't know anything about. Should be an interesting experience for everyone. Yeah. Nice. I'll always take that. So the plan here is to get the Steves and get out, since I already have the damn clock hands. I was fortunate enough to get those early. Buggy. Yeah. Ah, shit. I think I mentioned it, but I like him the best because there's no cutscene for him doing his stupid thing. Like, I don't think there is for Ruben or Fred. But still. The one for Noki isn't terrible. And the one for Carl is absurd. It goes on forever. Pointlessly, too. And yeah, I get it. I'm thirsty. Use water when I'm on a floor that doesn't drain my water quicker. At the very least, I'll eat some premium chicken when I'm, you know, in a sticky wicket. Ah, there's a Steve. Just the two of them. These dungeon fours, Sophia, these dungeon fours are stingy. And I've talked about that before. How it's a pretty cheap game mechanic to only give you a few of those things at a time so that they can make the dungeons longer and therefore more difficult. But whatever. What do I know? Later, squares. Classes are starting up soon. End of next week, I think? That might just be next week, who knows? I really should know, to be perfectly honest. But anyways, classes start up soon, so... I should be able to get this whole memory. Let's see this memory. Then I'll continue my story about classes being so important. I want to meet you again. That's all I can think of. I assume this is Sophia and the minister? Then the minister rushed into my room in a panic. Nope. Right, this is the Sephiroth-looking motherfucker. Princess's buggy of the neighbor country is missing in the storm. I reunited with you 1 hour after that. End of the ceremony, crowning day. These are all... We're mementoing this, so we're going backwards. That was him getting his crown from his sick father. That was... Castle... I don't know. Sophia was banging on about something, I guess. Night of the ceremony. I can't remember that one. Anyways... I'm sure it's wildly unimportant. Touch the clock. To go back for repair powder. Drink some water. I know I've banged on about the water system, but here's a way I think we can keep the water mechanic and make everybody happy. Put pools in areas like this. You're not taking my water away. And I've left the dungeon. Just put a pool here, so I can refill my health. Water. And health, for that matter. Do that. I'm in a hub town, might as well. A bunch of other games do that sort of shit. Maybe this isn't like a bunch of other games. Well, there's a reason a bunch of other games do it. It's good. I need more water. Food's probably fine, but I'll get a few more. Definitely need more repair powder. I can sell this, because I can't figure out what it does. Sell the feather and sell the key. Keep the rest, I guess. Wow. Alright, let's see. 2 bouillon should do it. Now then. A few things of food. And a couple things of water. And actually, I can just go ahead and buy some bouillons. Okay. So yeah, classes are starting up, and people might be wondering, what does that mean? Because last time classes start up, I was gone for about 7 months recording. Something like that. Basically the entire fall semester, and then I think I only uploaded 2 again, Jesus Christ. After that, I think I only uploaded Gat Out of Hell and Murdered Soul Suspect, which is because I was able to record those. Maybe Ratchet and Clank? Things I was able to record when I went back home, basically. and, like, get them done quickly. Billy! Hey, Billy. Oh, yeah, you're a pain in the ass to fight, aren't you? I want to back you up into a corner here. No, hit me all you want. Doesn't matter. You suck, Billy. Ugh. Billy's the worst. Jumpy bastard. Who's across there? Oh, it's someone... Club. Okay. The point is, since I'm now have a place on my own as opposed to a crummy little dorm room, I will be able to keep recording. Possibly not as frequently, but I'll try. You know, it's entirely possible just life will get in my way and I really won't be able to record, but I'll try to avoid that and keep my recording consistent. Since I'm actually... Okay. That was great. That's what I need to come back to. I'm not even kidding. Nice glitches like that to make me laugh. I had a long drive last night. Got in at about midnight. It's 8 now. It was like... That's 8:30 now. It was about 8 when I started recording. Not according to this. I've only been at this for like 15 minutes. Well, basically I had to set up an... Oh my god. Let me tell you something. I bitch about my internet a lot, but it's the uploads that are killing me, man. Not the... Well, uploads too, but the downloads. Like, just... God, man. It's murder. I started downloading something last night at midnight. It's not even half done. It's looking to be maybe a quarter of the way done. Part of that's because Discord's also downloading update 1.1, which in 7 hours it didn't do either. So either Discord's fucked up, or its download update is the slowest thing in God's green earth. Either way, I can't say I'm too thrilled with it. So if you allow me to get political, which I think I'm pretty sure I try and avoid being... Jesus Christ. I don't know what I was expecting with Club, but it wasn't you. I try to avoid getting political as much as I can. That obviously slips up, you know, political and social. That slips up in things like Crystal City, where it's sort of the point. Or if you watch Kaita's channel, Dragon Commander, where, again, politics are a major part of it, and therefore we have to discuss them. But, in the case of net neutrality, like, my internet's slow enough, alright? I don't need anyone artificially slowing it down and charging me money for it. You know, fuck that noise. I'm aware everyone listening here, you know, either doesn't live in the USA and therefore doesn't care about net neutrality, or already has heard about it, and, you know, I've called my congressman, I've signed petitions, I've even donated like $10 to the cause. I gave money. That's how desperate I am for net neutrality to, Alright, I confess I'm terrible with names, so you have to forgive me. I believe you want to keep the internet free. So I'm just going to say keep the internet free. I can never remember if I'm supposed to be for or against net neutrality. I'm against whatever it is, and I mean the name. I do have a stance I'm consistent on. I'm against... Ah, fucking Billy. I am against Billy. Fuck that guy. Billy's a douche. Look at that guy. Ugh. Frickin' Billy! Guy's a dick. I'm against slowing down internet speed and giving more power to cable companies. That shit's bullcrap. And that is what they do. They will just... It's basically extortion. They can charge you and companies more to get better speed, as opposed to having everyone be at the same speed. And they can just block or stop you from going to sites that they don't agree with. So, like, if if the CEOs of Comcast collectively... Is it just clubs on this floor? Jeez. If the CEOs of Comcast collectively decide, you know, we don't like homosexuality or some shit. They could just block a site, you know, that would sign a petition to make that sort of thing legal. Although it's legal in the US currently, so bad example, but you know, you get my meaning.